Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. The honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Honors and blessings, salutations to the elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This is a part 2. I just made a part 1. Going to continue the live basically for, however long the live will allow. But a couple of other things I wanted to mention about being a specialist in this truth. All right, which I went into the definition of what a specialist is. Someone who is highly skilled and trained at a higher level of particular concentration of topics. All right, mainly to a restricted topic and correlating to the truth. All right, to the understanding and the knowing of Yahweh Yahweh Shai and His purpose and will and what He's doing, who we are as a people, Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. That's the restricted topic, knowing your Hebrew Israelite. But that's the knowledge that we got. All right, and so that's why I wanted to talk about the specialist elect. There's no other person outside of the elect that is greater than an elect chosen of the Lord. And I wanted to quote a couple of scriptures while I drive, pursuant to 2nd Esdras, the 2nd chapter, when it goes into the ones who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. That makes us the best of its kind, man. One of a kind. See, we got something, that the common folk of Israel don't have or can't get. When I read earlier in Romans the 11th chapter about how the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. We got the spirit that allows us to excel above, our limits. All right. That's why, again, the ones who stood so stiffly possessed that spirit to fight against all odds. Because like I said, man, being in this truth, all right, being in this truth, you're fighting a fight to the death every single day. And that takes a certain type of spirit, man. It takes a certain type of energy that the world can't exhibit. Just like this person, man. But yeah, man, we're special. When you look in the scriptures, man, how the Lord spoke about the ones that He created from the beginning, which when you look into the word in the beginning in Genesis 1:1, that word beginning goes into the chief. So you're the greatest, you're the chief, you're the first, all right, you're the exclusive bundle, I'll say, of spirits that were first created with Yahweh Shai. Because remember, Yahweh, man, before Yahweh there was nothing. And when Yahweh decided to make all things, you were the first of His thoughts, man. So there's a very big reputation and a very big image and a very big glory and fame behind that type of image. I know I'm wording things kind of wrong, but you get what I'm saying. There's like a status you got to uphold, credibility and all that. You got to give the Lord credit. All right. And so that's what we've been doing this whole time, giving the Lord credit for what He did. Because very quickly, mankind quickly lost sight of, what was going on. All right. And so there was another scripture I wanted to quote. Yeah, man. Hey, man, like I said in Romans the 11th chapter, how the rest were blinded, man, but the election have obtained it. When you go into the word elect, right, being the highest office regarded, that's the highest honorable position that you can obtain. All right, and no one else can get that but the elect. So cherish it. Cherish what you got. All right. You gotta, I'm gonna say this right now, man, you gotta walk with a very high integrity because you're being held by very high standards. All right, the elect. All right, well, it even tells you that in Luke, that the servant that did, basically ignorantly he's not gonna be beaten as with many stripes. But the one who knew the will of the Lord and the one who knew of His purpose and did not is gonna be beaten with many stripes. So we're held by high standards because, the scriptures talk about it, man. You should know what's going on. You should know what you should be doing, and you should know what you should be doing. Like again, when I looked up that word specialist, it was talking about a specific chapter about occupying. So, hey, man, you know, our minds got, you know, the Lord pulled our reins to put us back on track. And every day you got to pray that you stay on track, man. But that's the beauty of it. You got to understand, man, like the Lord is he's giving you instructions every day to do the right thing and to strive for the right thing. That's a blessing, you know? And yeah, Salaka, man, going through a little rough connection. I'm probably gonna end it up, but anyways, I just wanted to add on to that. I'm gonna try to get more into this, man. You know, more scriptures and everything, because I mean, you look at the elect as a whole, man, and there's so much talking about them only being saved. Why though, man? Why are they being saved? You know, what are they doing that's so great? You know, that's the mystery, which most people cannot walk. All right, that's why the scriptures say that many are called but few are chosen, man, because they quickly go aside. Our people, man, are the scriptures say, I believe in like Jeremiah the 8th or 7th chapter, how Israel rushes back to their iniquity as like a horse into battle, man. Like they go headstrong back into whatever bullshit they were in, whatever pollution that they were trying to come out, or that they came out of. You know, so that's why it's a precious gift to be an elect. That's why you're going to be rewarded. You look at the detachments or the street, they can pull you away from this, man. That's why I said cherish what you got with the Lord, because like it says in Job, what is that, the 24th chapter? You know, he seals your instructions by day. You know, I've always said this, man. It's something that I learned to understand years ago, and I'm, you know, the Wadi Yalba Shmi Al-Shah, man. It's a blessing for your instructions to include pondering or thinking about the Lord. Because like I said, you can go an entire day throughout you get up for, you get up, getting ready, man. You know, you worried about, getting to work. You at work all day, looking at your phone on some bullshit, man, and this and that. You know, day go by and you realize you ain't thought shit about the Lord. That's why I said, man, the instructions that the Lord seals day by day is very important. And it's something that you need to pray that the Lord put in your thoughts, day by day. That's why the scripture said being renewed day by day. Because who knows what could happen, man. The Lord could take this shit from you. It's not shit. He could take that knowledge from you just like that, man. Just like that. So on both sides, man, cherish what you have with the Lord, man. Cherish potentially being a called, all right, and a chosen, one of the fucking most purest, best spirits in existence. All right. So, hey, man. Again, like I said, Lord willing, I can continue this later. Do another part series on it. But other than, hey, Lord willing, you get edified by this. Giving all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakodash. Hey, until next, double honors to the elders and apostles and elders, Salakia. All right, honors and blessings to the Akim. All right, the sincere 144,001 third, the elect. Hey, Kwame Yashala, man, Shalom.